right, folks, here we go. I'm hoping the wind is no more than the forecast, or it'll end up coming back. So we're on our way. I'll go out slowly because it's shallow here. Oh man, no depth. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I hope the window that we had been given is going to be a good one. It says the winds aren't supposed to come up till at least around noon or just before. So we'll see. Looks like it's going to be foggy out there. Had the anchors caught around a log, but I was able to get it free, thankfully. Thank the Lord. I was praying because if you get under a log, sometimes you can't move it if it's really big. Fortunately, this one was small enough I was able to pull it up and get the anchor off of it. Mosquitoes are terrible. About 10 feet. There's a kind of a mist or rain, so I didn't want to put up the P2 today. Maybe when we get there, if it stops raining, we'll see. I saw the mist, kind of fog almost. Usually that means stable air, so it's usually not going to be real windy. We hope that holds. Going about 12 miles, so it's a little further than I usually go. Trying to get within reach of final destination. Still only 10 feet here, so should be getting deeper faster though, soon. Put on my wool gloves. It was about 55 or so, so it's pretty chilly, but it's not cold because I'm going downwind. We'll step it up to about 7 here in a minute. I'd like to get out of this cove inlet that I'm in. 33 feet now, 35. It's looking okay for wind. Well, I hope the place we're going to will be reasonably protected from the winds that they have forecast right now, which are more westerly, southwest and then westerly. A little leftover action out here, but not bad. We'll work our way over to the other side because that's where the winds are going to be coming from. Well, winds are about what they forecast right now. I skipped breakfast. Figured I'd just get a move on, get to this next destination, then have breakfast. I had coffee and cookies. That's enough to hold me. Thank you, Lord, for this day. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Well, here we go, folks. I probably should turn you off. It's a little boring out here without anything going on other than just trying to get to the next destination before these winds pick up. I'm just checking the forecast right now. It looks like pretty steady at south-southwest at 9 miles an hour, and it looks like at 10 it's supposed to be there, but at noon it picks up to 13, so I want to try to be at my destination well before noon. That's the plan. So I'll cut you off temporarily and crank you up later. I think I'm hooked up. Now we just need to find an anchorage. It's nice to be off the lake. Thank you, Lord, for getting me here safely. Waves started to break. White caps behind me there, and started to surfing a little bit. Wind had definitely built from the 9 or whatever it was, heading towards the 13 to 15 that I think they're talking about later on today. It was coming. I'm glad I came. I went an hour early this morning, skipped breakfast. Figured it was better to get to this anchorage for the night and then eat when I get here. That's the plan. So right now we're just moving in to try to make sure we don't hit a reef, checking the satellite, make sure that what I'm seeing is what we're getting. Say in the middle, looks pretty flat, swampy area, probably a lot of mosquitoes, like there's been any shortage of them. Okay, there's a little bit of an island there that would protect a little bit. It could go behind that island or it could go in deeper here, I'm not sure yet. It's supposed to go more westerly later in the day. We'll just poke around here and see what we can find. Right now it's got good protection from the existing wind. Looks like the whole area is pretty low, swampy. Just gonna take a peek behind this island and see what we've got for depths. Pretty straight 20 feet right now, flat bottom. bigger cove than I anticipated. A little shallower, about 18 feet or so, 15 feet, 13 feet. Well, the other thing is trying to stay away from mosquitoes. Not sure that's going to be a very good spot. Looks like there's a channel up in here too that I could maybe check out. So we'll go out a little bit here, 10 feet. What I'm going to do is check out this more protected inlet back here, but it may be too shallow to get into. We'll see. 8 feet, 9 feet. We'll just keep going this direction. It's 8 feet. It's flat bottom, so it should be no rock. Okay, we'll stick to this shore over here because this steeper side. Yeah, I like that back in there. That looks better. If we can get in there, we'll see if we can. 7.5 feet. That's getting a little deeper there now. That's good. Now that is coming back up again. We'll just keep going towards this shore. 7 feet, 6 feet. 6 feet. So it's kind of up and down a little bit, but pretty shallow, but that's okay. If we can hold this, we'll just anchor in here as soon as we can get. Looks like this is going to probably be it right straight ahead here. 6 feet. I like this. All right, I think we're ready. $30, $40. Perfect. Thank you. All right, it looks good. Yep, feels good. All right. Get settled here. All right, folks, we made it. We beat the winds. Started out, forecast said about 9 miles an hour. That's pretty much what we had. Fog, and then it started building as we got closer here to this anchorage. We went 13.7 miles, so a little farther than I expected. I was looking at 12. But, you know, we come back into the cove and stuff, that adds distance there. Very protected here. I feel really good about this anchorage. It's a little buggy, but also there's more chance of seeing wildlife too when you have these lowlands around, possibly a moose or something else. We're pretty shallow water. I think right now I'm seeing 6 feet, anywhere from 5.5 to 6 feet. So I only put out about 45 feet of road, and it's holding good. Wind started building and waves started building. I was getting a little surfing going on towards the end. The whitecaps were starting to show. So we got off the lake at the right time. Thank the Lord that that worked out, that the waves and wind stayed under control until we got here, because this was a longer leg. I wanted to get kind of closer to Long Lac, so I'm positioned because the weather, you never know what you're going to get. I may have to do it in one leg if it gets, you know, if the wind is contrary for the next few days. I think the weather's good tomorrow. It's starting to break up now. We've got some blue skies showing. So I think our rainy and foggy misty weather is past, warming up a little bit. I think probably close to 60 now. I haven't checked, but it's pretty decent. It looks like a nice day. So I'm glad we're here. It looks like a beautiful anchorage. Thank you, Lord, for bringing us to this spot. We'll shut everything down and get settled. Turn off the P2. Turn you off.